All right, we're about ready to get things started. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday afternoon so far. Hope everyone's having a good 4th of July, at least as good as it can be, given recent developments. Obviously, I'm not celebrating it today, but obviously I know that there are people who are, and yeah, that's all I'll say on that end. I got a couple of news stories, actually a few news stories. One of them's pretty fucking major, and we're gonna start off with some of the lighter ones first. First and foremost, we got ourselves a major victory in gaming today. Not just today, but you know, a couple days ago. Because I talked about this last week. The Stop Killing Games initiative, started by Ross from Recursive Farms, has been making a lot. There's been, you know, just been all over the gaming news last week and this week. A lot of people speaking out on it. You got people like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, I'm trying to think of a couple others. Charlie, a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people have been talking about it. And just a couple days ago, ladies and gentlemen, both of the UK and the European petitions for Stop Killing Games have reached their goals. UK, as of the stream, has reached 158,613 signatures out of the 100,000 that they needed. Their deadline, I believe, was by, I think they needed this by the 14th, which they obviously succeeded in. And then the European petition, as of the stream, has reached 1,139,324 signatures out of its 1 million signature goal. And that deadline is the 31st. Obviously, it has succeeded in that end. And right now, even though we did succeed, it's not over yet. People are pushing for more signatures because there is the possibility of fake signatures, people who have broken the law, because if you signed the signature and are not a UK or European citizen, you could be given jail time, because this is for government legislation, not like, this is not like a change.org petition. And so there's pushes to get even more like legitimate signatures out there to offset the possible fake signatures, on top of the possibility of someone accidentally, like a citizen from either area accidentally messing up their initial signature and having to redo it, that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's pushes to get more signatures in because of that. But it's looking good. Everything's looking good, and as I just said earlier, even with this, it's not over yet, because it's still gonna be probably a few years down the pipeline before something is actually like done, because this is mainly to start talks in both the UK and European governments. Like, it's not like the moment this ends, it's like, bam, okay, cool, everyone gets to own their games. No, we have to actually, obviously, this is a process. Like, laws take a very long time to do. So, again, it could be a couple years before we see real changes being made, which, on that note, I'm actually gonna be adding this as a quick little side note here, because it was breaking news, I believe, yesterday, which is pseudo related to this. EA has announced that they will be shutting down the servers of Anthem, which I know probably your initial thought is, wait a minute, Anthem was still up? Yes, in fact it was. Anthem, not only was it still up and running, it still had, I would like to think, pretty, I don't think you can actually check the player count on Anthem, but I think it was still pretty decent. Relatively decent or small size, I'm not sure. But I know that game had its audience. Like, there were people who liked it despite its flaws, and that goes with literally any game out there. But yeah, EA came out I think it was like yesterday, and they were like, yeah, in July, not July, January 2026 will be the final month for Anthem. So again, this is gonna be another case of you know, people who bought this game when it came out at $60, yeah, they're gonna lose that. And obviously Anthem was kind of in the news after its release because it was announced that BioWare was trying to do essentially a Realm Reborn type update to Anthem, which was titled Anthem Next, which in February 2021 it was announced that they stopped developing for that game because, God forbid, we try and make a game better so that it's more profitable, I guess. And then they were also working on Dragon Age the Veilguard, which we all know how that panned out. So yeah, if you guys wanted to get any last things done in Anthem before it shuts down at the beginning of next year, now's your time to do it. I think it still goes on sale quite frequently if you are curious. I was actually quite curious in trying it out because it does go on sale often, but I don't know. Maybe it'll wait until maybe December or so. But yeah, January 2026, the end of one of the most disastrous launches in BioWare's history. That was kind of the point where we slowly, well, I mean, you could make the argument that Mass Effect Andromeda was the start of a lot of gamers realizing that BioWare wasn't the same as it used to be. But moving on from one live service game to another, it has been announced, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting reinforcements in Helldivers 2, baby. Because it's been announced that Xbox players will be joining. Will be jumping into the fray and helping us fight against the Terminid, Automaton, and the Illuminate threat. This is a glorious day for democracy. Always down to have more reinforcements join us in the fight. Which could also mean, technically speaking, we could possibly see some Halo cosmetics in the future. That's like the one of the few times where I'm like, hey, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind some Halo crossover stuff on this, because it kind of makes a little bit of sense in the world of Halo. But yeah, and now we gotta get to the main story of this week, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're talking about Xbox, we gotta talk about Microsoft and everybody that has been laid off. So from what I understand, 9,000 employees across a lot of Microsoft subsidiaries have been laid off from the company. On top of that, it's resulted in a multitude of projects getting canceled. The Initiative studio, who was working on the Perfect Dark reboot, suffered a bunch of layoffs, and on top of that, the reboot of Perfect Dark has been canceled. Rare has also been subject to layoffs, which caused the cancellation of their game Everwild, which was released, or not released, it was announced back in 2019 by the looks of it, and it seemed like it was going to be like a fantasy adventure game, but that has been canceled. And on top of that, a veteran of Rare, Greg Males, who's been there for 35 years, has left the company. Then you have Romero Games, who I guess was working on a shooter, like a new shooter game, had all of its funding pulled, and it's likely that the entire development team of that has also been laid off. ZeniMax also being hit with layoffs, along with the cancellation of a new MMO that ZeniMax is working on. ZeniMax obviously being the developers of Elder Scrolls Online, They were working on another game, which was codenamed Blackbird. That has been canceled as a result of the layoffs. I forgot about I forgot Microsoft bought King Mobile. Yeah, King Mobile suffered 200 layoffs. I don't know if anything has. I don't know if they were actually working on anything that caused it to get canceled. But obviously, King, Candy Crush, you've likely heard of them. There was another game that was hit with layoffs. The Forza team. Wait, why is it not? Okay, I had this Eurogamer article pulled up, and I'm not seeing it now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Forza Motorsport, it has been shelved also, as well as more layoffs from Turn 10. It's just a tragic. It's rough. Because not only was Microsoft, doing all these layoffs, reportedly the Splitgate 2 developers also got hit with layoffs relatively recently. So it's everyone's getting hit. Everyone's getting hit, and it does suck. It does, because you have all these potentially amazing projects getting canceled, on top of just all of these people being left out of a job. No, my heart does go out to all the developers across all of the Microsoft's subsidiaries that that got laid off over this past week. And who knows if this will lead, who knows if this will lead to more layoffs, because we just don't know. We just don't know what's happening right now. I know, obviously, not just the companies that is listed, but other companies have generally been seen as like the golden boys of Microsoft, like Bethesda. Like Bethesda, not entirely in the clear either. Bethesda could also be hit with layoffs very soon, and especially now when Bethesda needs something after the disappointment that was Starfield, and given that they still have yet to show off anything new from Elder Scrolls 6 other than the fact that we're working on it. That's literally all they've said. I did not see anything on a Banjo-Kazooie game getting shelved. The only thing I saw was Everwild. That was the only thing I saw. But it would be wild if it turned out that a rumored Banjo-Kazooie game was also shelved as a result. But again, I have not really seen any other articles point to that, as far as I'm aware. But yeah. Again, just to reiterate, it sucks, and my heart does go out to them. But that is where I will end things for the news. But now we're going to be jumping back into the world of Jak and Daxter. What exactly will Microsoft have in a few years? I don't really know. Other than, like, a new Halo game? Possibly. That's, like, the only thing I can think of that they could have. Because you had the Halo development team rebranding and announcing that they're switching exclusively to Unreal 5. Instead of using their own engine. I guess Fable. I guess if the new Fable game is good, they got that. But they don't really have a whole... I mean, Call of Duty... I don't really associate Microsoft a whole lot with Call of Duty. I just associate Call of Duty as being like an everything thing. Which actually, speaking of Call of Duty, I'll actually tack this on to the news for next week. But Call of Duty did actually announce today that they are getting rid of Call of Duty HQ. Which is that shitty launcher thing that they were using where it's like, oh, even if you just get Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, you had to download Call of Duty HQ. It was a very stupid launcher. No one liked it. And they announced today that that's going away, so you can just download Modern Warfare 2 separately. Same with Modern Warfare 3. You don't have to go through... You basically don't have to use up as much storage space as you did with Call of Duty HQ, which could also mean possibly making it easier to just download Modern Warfare 2 campaign or multiplayer without having to download shit like DMZ or Warzone. So hey, that's another pretty big win. Haven't touched Call of Duty in a hot minute. Not since they started adding a bunch of random stuff to Black Ops 6. Because, by God, I saw a video today. It was one of the kill death animations for Beavis and Butthead, because they added Beavis and Butthead to fucking Call of Duty. They are really just trying to become the new Fortnite, even though, you know, Fortnite's gonna Fortnite, and Fortnite's gonna kick Call of Duty's ass when it comes to like any sort of, because you want to play as any character nowadays, you might as well just play Fortnite. It's kind of wild to think about. You got Hatsune Miku, you got Kratos, you got Master Chief, you got Hank Hill from King of the Hill. I'm not even kidding. You got fucking Peter Griffin. I don't know if Homer Simpson's in it, but I won't be surprised if they add Homer in at some point in the future. Oh yeah, Jay and Silent Bob are in Call of Duty. Cheech and Chong are in Call of Duty, which I gotta say, Cheech and Chong's kill animation is really hilarious. I find it incredibly hilarious. I would recommend looking it up if you ever get the chance. Yeah, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Rey Mysterio. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go into Jak now. But before we do that, gotta give a shout out to Nightright FM, your 24/7 synthwave radio. They have an app on Android devices, as well as something going called Nightright.fm. They also have a Discord server that you can join us once again. You know, updates and releases regarding any and all things synthwave on both the website and the app, because we're doing different radio stations that partner with the play various subgenres of synthwave. So they got stuff like chill synth, data wave, space synth, dark synth, horror synth, and DBSM. A lot of really cool stuff on there, a lot of really great songs. You don't know what else you can ask for. So once again, make sure to go check them out. That's Nightright.fm, your 24/7 synthwave radio. But just remember, everyone, just remember, this is not a sponsorship. This is just a thoughtful shill, which is the best kind of shill. All right. I do apologize for no stream last night. Just obviously, I'm not going to elaborate because I don't want to talk politics, but a lot of shit this week has just been bruh. Bruh. That's the best way to sum up this week. Bruh. Anyway, let's escape from reality. Let's escape from reality together, ladies and gentlemen. Because I think we're about to rebuild the world, and I think we are about to finish off Jak the Lost Frontier. Obviously, if you guys aren't aware, this is part of my 3-year VTuber anniversary stream series, where I started I wanted to finish off the Jak and Daxter franchise. We finished off Daxter, and now we are close to the very end of Lost Frontier. We're heading back to that abandoned Aeropan research facility because we got all the parts for the compass thing. But not before, you know, doing battle against the Aeropans and Duke Skyheed in a very intense fight where I almost lost. I wouldn't necessarily... Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, because since this is my first time playing this in like 10 years, if you want my honest opinion right now, it isn't as bad as people say it is. I'm going to be completely honest. It's definitely, like, it's not good, but it's not like a pariah. I definitely wouldn't really call this, like, the nuts and bolts of the franchise, because, like, yeah, nuts and bolts in the sense that it's, like, it's not favorited by a huge majority of the community, but there's still a bunch of elements in it that let you know this is a Jak and Daxter game. Like, you still got the basic platforming, you still got like the gunplay and all, like, the combat and all that, and then what is the flying around if not like Jak 3, where you're going through the desert in the dune buggies. Like, this is basically that same exact sort of gameplay loop, except it's, you know, with flying instead of driving. Yeah, it is a lot less open worldy, but it's still, again, there's enough elements in it that make me know that, hey, this is a Jak game. Is it a great one? Not necessarily, but it's not terrible. I don't think.
Jak, you're gonna have to knock out those SHILL generators before we can land on the rig again.
Man, this is gonna take forever. Try taking out some of those repair barges so we can speed this up.
Oh, that's right, I forgot to upgrade my ship. Oops. Oh well.
Move around and blow up their lead.
Alright, I need those ships to stop doing that. Oh, you know what? They're probably coming from that hangar below. There we go. Ow. Alright, probably good time to use some missiles.
Jak, concentrate your fire on those generators.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing, Kira? I'm totally not trying to eat this delicious chimichanga. That's absurd. There we go. Damn, I love it when enemies disappear right behind me. That's fun. Cool mechanic. Oh, repair patch. I want that.
All right,
go.
Actually, can I preemptively destroy that hangar before... Hey, I can! Whoa! 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 Alright, hold on. I phased through that? Okay. Alright, Daxter. Showing your dark side a little bit, buddy. Come on, there we go.
Only one more to go.
Better yet, I don't gotta deal with repair ships.
We're taking fire! Show him some acrobatics, Ace!
Oh, speaking of Ace, you know, I completely forgot about this, but I know Bandai Namco had a big thing earlier this week, and I guess they announced a new Ace Combat game for its 30th anniversary. So that's cool. I enjoyed Ace Combat 7, I think it is. Bruh. A microscopic meter of health that they had after that. Anyway.
The shield is down. Head over to the rig's hangar bay.
Okay. I was getting confused for a minute there.
What's that symbol?
The eco core. At the center of our planet.
This must be where the precursors controlled it.
But it looks long dead.
Maybe. Maybe not. With the right persuasion... Jack, I need a little eco energy for this control board. That woke something up. The eco core. The core is malfunctioning. I read a massive unstable energy buildup. It appears there's a prism at the center, which must combine and break the ecos into their colors. It seems to be out of alignment, but I think I can...
Who was that back there? Wait a minute.
For what it's worth, I think I got it.
You guys see that, right?
Bring it back online slowly, or else I don't know what...
Reporting as ordered.
Oh.
And I've brought a few lost souls with me. Clout, good showman. You captured Skyheed. Just some old-fashioned parlor work. A little muscle, and something that talks louder than words.
Yes, something much more persuasive. There are many more where that came from, Clout.
Like I said, I'm old-fashioned. And when a captain's gotta go, he's gotta go.
Well, fuck you too, Clout.
Is it too late to be on their side?
Traitor. No, you, sir, are the real traitor. You turned your back on our people and on your duty.
What you have made them, what you have become. You are no longer my people.
For your lack of loyalty, the penalty is death. Kill them, but leave the monster to me. I want Jack steady.
You're the monster, Skyheed.
In every war, there are worthwhile casualties. Join join us, Jack. Accept your fate, as I have. This is the future.
Never!
Pity, Jack. You could have finally realized your true potential. Kill them all.
Get down!
Oh, shit.
This energy field won't last long. Let's get out of here.
God damn.
Run, cowards! And I will find you wherever you go!
Oh, oops. Alright, quick pause. I'm gonna eat these chimneys. Ah, good chimneys. Really, very good. Alright. Some upgrades. Hey, there we go. Machine guns are fully upgraded.
This isn't over.
It well might be. I've just received word that the Aeropans have laid siege to Fardrop.
What? How did they find it? Who sent the message?
Probably Clout.
It could be a trap, but with the location of Fardrop known, no one is safe from the Aeropans now.
And Skyheed has access to the Eco Core. Who knows what he plans to do with it?
It seems Skyheed thinks we're on the defensive.
Yeah, hello, brother. We are.
Then now's the perfect time to attack.
That's the spirit! We'll muster every last freedom fighter and pirate we can find. We've got to defend Fardrop at all costs.
We'll take the fight to Skyheed and hit him hard before he realizes what's happened.
I like how okay. I don't understand why they're shocked that Fardrop is now known. It's like, bro, he literally bribed your right-hand man. So it's like, yeah, of course they fucking knew where Fardrop was. I don't really have enough Dark Eco to warrant getting an upgrade. Ugh.
Here.
How about you? Buy the gun. Ooh. Oh. For the low price of 15,000 scrap, you can own yourself a new gunship. It's such a good deal. One might say it's a steal. Well, damn. Oh, wait, did I not take the ship to Far Drop? Did I forget to do that? I think I did. No, never mind.
Neat toy. Ooh, convenient.
Jack! Soldiers at Barter's door! You go pound them, yes?
Word to the wise, don't shake hands with that guy.
I would appreciate it if that platform came to me. Thank you. Oh god, no! God damn it. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna need some help. Otherwise, I'm going to get screwed immensely. Oh, nope, wrong one. There we go. Oh, thank God.
Whoa! You're gonna need to think of a better way to slip past that lightning ball.
Nope.
Oh, I'm so scary because I float 2 feet off the ground, shoot pure evil out of my hands.
Good. But I not safe yet. Because you strong, I use you in Carter's master plan. Step 1. Go to generator and turn power back on.
Not another ride in the Aeropult.
Yes, another right in the Aeropult, Daxter.
That was easy enough. How do we get back?
I think I have a plan. Come here, Dax. Go for help, Dax. I can't keep this up for long.
Oh, that's not fun.
Behind you, turkey! Who loves you, baby?
What? Oh my God, I landed right on that platform. Nope.
Very good, yes. Now on to next step. Step 2. Go to crane and bring back Aeropans battery.
Thank you, thank you. I'll gladly be taking this with me.
Good with step 2. Now, come back to Barter's barn with battery.
What? Oh my God.
my face in its natural, unmashed state.
Grubby children spies tell Barter invaders stash great bomb. Step 3, steal bomb for Barter.
That was easy. Huh. Oh. I'll take that. Upgrade damage for the Vulcan. Nice.
Now, final and most important step. Step 4. Ride Aeropans to Aeropan dropship and plant bomb.
Hold on, I got this.
Oh! 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 Thank you. Oh, God.
Special delivery! One escape coming up.
Bro, bruh, what the fuck? Straw Hat, I'm afraid to say I think that reference is lost on me. I don't know what zorbing is.
Okay, the bomb's in place, but oops. How are we getting off this thing?
Jump! Me plan perfect success! And you alive too, Jack. That's also good.
Jack, Phoenix's scouts say the behemoth is on its way to Far Drop. We need you in the air to help mobilize a defense.
The recreation or sport rolling downhill inside an orb. Typically, oh, I didn't know that's what that was called. Like, okay, I've definitely seen it. I've definitely seen zorbing. I just didn't know it was called that.
Skyheed, how dare you! We had the chance to wield the ultimate power on this half-built world, but you were too afraid. But now, behold the power of Dark Eco unleashed on your band of rebels. Have a heart, man. There are women and children living in Far Drop. Traitors all!
Those guns have us zeroed! Move around to throw off their lead! That ought to learn ya.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
The power system's overloaded. The weapon's lost its charge.
Smoke like a fine ham.
Oh yeah, no, Zorbing definitely should be done before you eat anything. Especially with how crazy some people can get with it. Alright. Crystals, of course.
Fire control's been hit. The weapon's lost its charge.
Maneuver and break their lock.
What? Oh, wait, hold on, a flat cannon?
The rope broke. Any maneuver will break that lock, Jack. Ah! Nope, 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 no, not a zilch zero, nope.
He's not getting this. Yeah, whatever.
McBride. We can't fire anymore.
Nice. Dun.
Over here.
Hey, fuck off. I don't want your drugs. Alright, we're gonna grab that life siphon. Amplifier radiation. Go for cheaper reflexes. And then eco power regen.
The siege went badly. I've lost many friends at Fardrop. Time for payback.
Skyheed will see us coming on his long-range scanners if we attack. Wait, someone's sending another message. Use Aeropan, Barracks, Warp Gate.
Barracks warp gate? I think I built that warp transport long ago. But Skyheed locked it with an activation code. I think.
Looks like our secret admirer just sent us the code.
Ah! With that code, you can drop right on Skyheed's back door before his scanners can say incoming.
Sounds like a trap.
Well, it's all we've got. To all freedom fighters, converge on the Aeropan barracks.
You heard what the old-timer said. The portal is somewhere in that Aeropan training camp.
Alright, let's do it. Yep, damage bonus. We've had one upgrade to our weapons, yes. What about second upgrade? Damn. Is there a storm happening where you're at, Alpha?
Welcome to Outpost Epsilon.
We're getting creamed! Get evasive, Jack!
Alright, back into here we go.
Everyone, to the warp gate, now!
Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!
Oh.
Hey, Dax, putting on some pounds.
Welcome to the other end of the food chain. I broke this one. Still hungry? Time to find some more meat snacks.
Dax, chew before you swallow.
As we're not saying we've waited losing power, but others weren't so lucky, I guess, because of her presence. Gotcha. Yeah, something happened in my area, like, last Saturday, because, like, every store and restaurant on this one particular street was just running into just power outages and rolling blackouts. And I don't know if that was because of, like, the heat or what, but yeah, no, there was a lot happening last week. That was, like, shocked to see. Alright, I believe this is our last Dark Daxter section of the entire game.
Their own explosives to burn a hole through this compound. All I need is the right spark.
Oh, god damn it.
Scanners only pick up Aeropan mutants, eh? I wonder if the soldiers have to be in one piece to work. Smile for the camera.
Oh, thank God I needed that. Okay. Say goodbye to Dark Daxter, everyone. This is the last time we see him.
I've got to go back for him. I've just got to.
He was like huge. Daxter, or whatever he is, can take care of himself.
Hurry! Cut it off! Cut it off!
Ha! That'll keep the rest of them out. What the heck happened to you?
Oh, nothing. I just turned into a huge slobbering dark eco monster who has even worse BO than I do. How's your day been?
Great. Now I've got 2 monsters to worry about.
Comes with the territory. So what's the plan?
I'm gonna find a way to take out the long-range sensor array. That should let Phoenix get his ship through. You boys need to find and destroy Skyheed's weapons control system so you can get your gun up and working. Think you can do that?
Hey, we're the demolition duo, remember?
Jack, your open weapons lock is still in effect, so you can't use your gun staff. You gotta make your way to the sanctum and disable it, or the pirates won't stand a chance.
What? Oh. Oh my God, why are they exploding? Jesus Christ! mean, I don't think she called him a monster out of fucking like out of like malice. She was just kidding around with him.
There's the weapons lock, Jack. Destroy that fancy machine and let's go.
Jack, you should be able to use your guns now.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus.
Jack, are you near the palace? Be careful. There's some kind of dark eco.
Oh, new armor? Hell yeah, new armor. Precursor battle gear. Cool. Oh my god. I do partially remember this part and it being kind of fucking annoying. Bruh. Cool. Yeah, like, I don't even know exactly what the hell the counter to this is supposed to be other than the reflexes. No, let everyone off with a warning, this might take a minute. Because I do not like this fight at all. Oh, cool. The Vulcan does no damage to it. Oh my fucking god! Oh yeah, no, I know obviously don't bother with melee. Oh shit! There we go. God damn. Ah, that was only a little annoying.
Truly, this was my destiny. To conquer and rule with this power. If you still seek to thwart my ambitions, Jack, so be it. I will crush you like the insect you are!
Alright, buddy, try it.
It's over, Skyheed.
He's drawing on massive amounts of dark eco.
You are too late. The Eco Core is now mine to use as I will. With it, my armies will grow stronger. Europa will not only survive, it will rule the world!
Enough! This has gone too far.
You fool! We're only just beginning to see what Eco can do to us!
Ruskin, you were the one sending us messages.
Don't make me kill you, my Duke. There is still a chance to undo this madness. Yes, I helped them. I cannot live with what you have done to us all.
Then you will die with them!
Oh! Well, this shit.
Now, it is your turn!
Do something, Jack!
Time to tame the beast.
A perfection of Aeropan technology. How can you even hope to stand against this?
Ooh, so touchy. Has someone been going through some changes?
That power will be your undoing.
So futile. I don't even feel your attacks, worm. You are nothing without the dark.
Oh yeah, there's just like no music for this for some reason.
What's he doing with that plane? Holy crap, he picked up that plane! Plane. He threw a plane at us. At me!
So futile. I don't even feel your attacks, worm.
You damn idiot.
You are nothing without the dark.
Plane. He threw a plane at us. At me!
You will pay for that 1,000 times over, Mainlander.
Ha! How about a taste of your own medicine? Tastes like explosions. Oh boy.
I have the power.
Woo! God, the fact there's no music during this is very weird.
Hey, Jack, why didn't you ever make electric death rings like Jerkface over there? Oh, right. Because that would make you a jerk.
So futile. I don't even feel your attacks, worm.
Nothing's hurting him. Maybe you should try fighting fire with fire.
I mean, I'm kind of doing that. And it's working. He's almost dead, it's fine.
You are nothing without the dark.
Yeah, it did just kind of click with me to use the crystals, but hey, regardless. We beat him.
This isn't over. With enough power, even you cannot challenge me, Jack.
Oh, great. Smart move, Jack.
Hey, hero. Need a ride? Phoenix is getting good at catching jumpers.
Phoenix, Skyheed's on the move. He's headed back to the Eco Core.
You'll need a good ship to match him. Take your pick from the flyers in the hangar.
Thanks. Try to keep up, you old pirate. And Phoenix, keep Kira safe.
We'll stay close, Hotshot. The Phantom Blade has it in her. Just watch your six.
So our last bit of Dark Eco upgrades. Oh. Blast radius for the lobber. Love that.
Over here.
Do I have enough to buy that? Nah. That will be fine. Phew. Let's see.
Jack, take out Skyheed before he can get away.
Article from Naughty Dog, Sam Thompson, retroactively saying they would have done things differently and that he was not happy with it being Jack's swan song. That's fair.
Goodbye, Jack.
Like I definitely wouldn't have I definitely wouldn't have thought of this as like a final for Jak and Daxter. I don't even know what I would do, but yeah. I get where he's coming from. What the fuck?
users.
Stay on him, Jak.
How about this? Activating security measures. Sorry, Jack, but that's never going to work.
It will work eventually. Whee!
Those guns have us zeroed! Move around to throw off their lead!
Hold on a second, Jak. Something's not right. Skyheed is just leading us around. Come dock with the Phantom Blade. Whatever he has planned, we need to be ready.
Over here.
No. Did I miss something?
Over here.
I think I wasn't supposed to dock at the Phantom Blade. I think I was supposed to dock somewhere else.
Well, here we are. It all comes down to this, Jack, my boy.
Good luck, Jack. I'll try to help out as soon as I'm done with the Hellcat.
We're getting creamed! Get evasive, Jack!
To the breach, dear friends, once more.
Nice.
Incoming fire!
Oh. What happened to you? Well then. This must be one of them ancient European tactics. I will admit that this fight is kind of wearing out its welcome a little bit. Jesus.
onto the breach, dear friends, once more!
Oh my god. I forgot about that part. Oh no! God damn it!
I'll repair the plane with our supplies.
There we go. Oh.
Looks like you boys need a lift.
Phoenix, what are you doing? Sorry, old boy, but we can't have Skyheed double dipping from the eco core all day. Besides, if I don't show you up, who will?
Phoenix! No!
There's no other way, my dear. I started this, and I damn well can finish it. Jack, it was great flying with you. Keep Kira safe, will you? Now, Skyheed, or whatever you become, see if you can take a blade to the heart. Ha ha ha!
Phoenix!
Oh.
Well, pluck my whiskers. He did it! The behemoth is damaged!
Which means it can be destroyed. Here I come, Skyheed. This is for Phoenix.
Still the Dark Eagle in the air. Try the new weapons.
Oh shit! God, this has a big old laser beam.
Whoa!
Ow.
Somebody stop the spin cycle! On my first sticking straight out.
That's stupid how we have to actually aim at the shield itself and not the thing powering the shield. Alright, there we go.
We're getting pounded!
No! Dark Eco is eternal! Dark Eco is supreme!
Oh.
Look at that!
Hear that? The core is in balance again. Everything's in the green. The prism is aligned, and the core is channeling energy. Soon, eco-vents around the world will start flowing again. If only Phoenix could have seen this.
He was a good man.
He certainly was.
Phoenix sacrificed himself for us all.
My readings show a huge reduction in storm and quake activity in all directions. And the instability is dropping fast.
Hey, it's us running thing with the party, ready with the party of one.
When I get really riled up, I can turn into a massive 15-foot monster.
It's more like 8 feet, but
How's it going, Raiders? I'm both the bounty hunter, Bill's my name, but Valentine is my game. I hunted the best in the Badlands, and tonight we're doing more
Tim.
Well, Tim and I have been decoding...
Alright, Monty Python reference.
That circle inside our planet was attached to other energy lines.
And yeah, we're finishing up Jak and Daxter: Lost Frontier tonight.
We've got some exploring to do. Who knows what we'll find out there?
I say we go partake of the love and gratitude right here.
out over the brink, huh?
Could be a grand adventure, if I can find a partner willing to keep up.
Well, since we're already way out here, I wasn't really planning on taking a vacation.
Say, you guys wouldn't be planning something without me, right? Next time I want to vote!
Oh, sure, Dax. All in favor of going on a new adventure, raise your hand.
2 to 1. Done. You lose.
Whoa! Whoa! You're lucky I didn't go monster on you just then. That really got me upset. Okay, fine, we'll go on another adventure. But this time I'm bringing a barf bag and some magazines. And maybe that sexy pirate chick.
Oh, God.
Oh, and a seat cushion. It hurts my tail to sit that long. And a few more snacks. Hence the barf bag. And a high-tensile grooming comb for my luscious dark monster fur. And don't let me forget my puggy precursor bear. Can't sleep without it. And a boatload of gas pills. Oh, you guys won't be able to sleep if I don't have those. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm bringing that cool precursor game system Tim built for me. And the racing game Jak X. And my whisker trimmer. Hey, you got any grubby gum? It helps pop the ears when we're landing.
You done? Alright, I think he's done. So yeah, that was Jak the Lost Frontier. As I said earlier, it isn't terrible. It isn't good either. It's decent. Now I know just CJ asked this question earlier. So let's scroll up and find it. Yeah, would I say it's a decent game? Yes, it's a decent game, but not a good Jak game. However, it is still a Jak game. There's enough of it till that tells me it is. Obviously this game does have issues. Mainly the story. The story doesn't really do a good job of explaining what the hell exactly happened. Well, I mean, we could make the guesstimate given what we just saw, because my thing is right. So the eco core is meant to help, you know, the world stay balanced, so that there aren't eco storms and earthquakes and whatnot. And my guess is that because it was kind of just shown that it was built, that there was a Aeropan research facility built on top of the eco core, my guess is that they were siphoning all the power and energy from that core that was causing all of the eco around the world to basically become unstable. That's the best way I could guess from what was happening. But the game doesn't really explain at all why, like, again, why exactly why everything's gone to shit. You have that. Then you have some issues with the gameplay, mainly the camera. I get it, this was on a PSP originally, so you could only do camera controls as good as the PSP would allow you to. But again, I feel like if you're porting a game over to like a main console, like a PS2, I feel like you could put in the effort to fix it up a bit. You have the camera being not that good. There's like a weird motion blur thing going on with the camera too that I also don't like. Some instances where it just felt like it felt like something was like a little bit too difficult. Good example being that Dark Eco armored ape that we fought earlier. Yeah, they definitely could have done like a tie-in comic. Anyhow, a lot of the eco power-ups are pretty mid. Like the green eco platforms are only meant to get you from point A to point B. The yellow eco jet thing is basically the same way. The only ones I regularly use was obviously the red eco bomb amplifier thing and the green eco shield. But even then, I didn't really use those a whole lot either. And then obviously you have the guns, which obviously the only gun I'm really using throughout the entirety of this game was the scatter gun and the blaster. And like, they're not all bad. I probably would have went for a different gun to replace the lobber personally. But, you know, the overall game is okay. And obviously, I've said this before, but the music in this is also good. I do like the music in Lost Frontier. But yeah, this was the last game of the Jak and Daxter franchise. Because obviously there hasn't been any new installment since. And as far as I'm aware, Naughty Dog doesn't feel keen on either remaking the games or passing the IP to a different developer, like what they did with Vicarious Visions, giving them the reins over Crash Bandicoot. But who knows? I always hold out for hope. Like, literally anytime there's a post regarding Jak on the Naughty Dog, on any of Naughty Dog's social medias, there's, you know, there's always comments, boatloads of comments of people saying that they need to remake these games. Congratulations, you have won the game. You have now the option to play in Hero Mode. Hero Mode is where you play through a more challenging version of the game with all your weapons and equipment, so this is New Game Plus. I don't care. Really, anything? I wonder. Like, is there like an extras thing in the wheel? Inventory. Oh. Huh. Neat. Oh wow, it just shows us all the upgrades that we miss. Neat. Secrets. Let's see. Big Head Jak, Jak's goatee, and mustache. Great beard. I kind of want to see what some of these look like. Oh, I don't really have a way of, Unless we can go back to the Phantom Blade.
It all comes down to this, Jak, my boy.
Yeah, no, we can't go back to the Phantom Blade. It just boots us over here. Okay. Well, maybe the game will let us do hero mode? I don't know if it will, but we'll see. I'm actually quite curious. I don't know if it'll let me... Yeah, no, I think I... Oh well. Kinda sucks that even if you decline...
Monsters! Pick them up with a punch. Press the punch button.
Yeah, that kinda sucks. I wish it gave us the ability to just start hero mode, but because we didn't, we're just kinda fucked out of that. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, whether or not there will be a new Jak and Daxter game in the future, wait and see, I suppose. I know there's like 2 major game things. You always try to beat Sky. Well, here's the thing, I overwrote the previous save, so I can't even go back to that now. Oops. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining me for this journey. Yeah, I overwrote the save, so I can't go back and fight Skyheed. Once again, thank you guys for joining me on this. It has been a wonderful journey. Wonderful VTubing journey, getting to play my favorite game series of all time. You know, despite the flaws that had near the end of its life cycle, I do hope that we'll get a new Jak game in the future, or a remake trilogy, because you know we got Crash, we got Spyro. Why not give the next the next guy a try? That's just me though. But next week, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be continuing the Devil May Cry 2 playthrough. That'll be continuing on Tuesday. Because obviously we did... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just close this out and put us back into chatting. But yeah. Devil May Cry 2 will be continuing on Tuesday. WPW, yes, is tomorrow. Episode 51. On the road to Ascension. Yeah. I don't know what else to really say. And thank y'all. And I will go ahead and find someone to raid for the night. Let's see, who is on right now? I do see a Hartley on. He's currently playing Madden. So we're gonna go raid into him. And as I get this raid set, just remember everyone, if you guys enjoyed what we've seen, and you haven't already, don't forget to give a follow here on Twitch, turn on notifications for when we're going live, the links below both Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads, so you get any and all stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that's where I post the VODs for the Mountain Blade Monday series, as well as the main playthroughs I do for the channel, as well as WPW Saturday Night Showdown, news from the bunker, and shorts whenever I get shorts. Thank you to Sasquatch Wing once again for the raid. Thank you to those who stuck by from the raid. And yeah. Let's go say hello to Hartley. Not Hatley, Hartley. Raid message, as always, is the bounty hunter has arrived. So make sure to go let him know who has arrived on his doorstep. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic Friday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for WPW. Good night, everyone, and see ya.